is perfect. Alright, let me just open up a few things here. That's the Twitch stream, and that is the YouTube stream. Perfect. Right. Take a swig of water, and then I am a go. Alright, so that's the system. We got the UI mostly completed yesterday. I don't feel like there's any more information that needs to be displayed on the screen. Like we have the, I guess completed can be shown by color or something like that. And hours goal, check. Name, check. Player time spent, check. That's this one right here. And then total seconds spent. Hours played, yeah. There we go. I just changed that and started time. I mean, I don't really need that. Do I? I guess I could add a date to it, but no. No, we're leaving that blank. So this UI will be saved. Save to file. Save as a tester, and yes. Okay, good. So now I kind of want to switch over and work on the tester side of this, because this is the admin side. Oh, I'm just noticing now that I forgot the add goal button. Oh boy, this is gonna be a big one. Okay, so we're gonna put this like somewhere over here. Like so. Where I'm gonna get the usual corner and stroke. We're gonna take the stroke, we're gonna put it as border, not contextual. This border is gonna be 2. The size of 2. Make it a little bit tighter, like so. Alright, so that button needs to be a different color. Add a new goal button. Needs to be a background color of, I'd say green, right? Whenever you create a new button, it's supposed to be a little green, yeah? Yeah, like that. Taking the text, we're just scaling it up. And of course we're making it vertical 1, because that's my favorite. We're making it white. That's not white, this is white. And we're adding another stroke, but this one's going to be contextual. And we're making it smaller, apparently. I don't like how the plus is like further down. Is that because it's vertical 1? I think so. That's a little unfortunate. Sure, we'll have that one. Merryweather seems fine. Now, I have the plus button, but I don't have any add goal button. Or, sorry, frame. Add a frame. This thing's gonna be centered. Okay. And this one's going to be the size of 0.5. 0.6 maybe? 0.5 should do. And then we're putting it in the middle. Like so. Oh, by the way, the mainframe needs a... That's right, constraint. I can't forget about that when I'm not working with the menu system. The menu system has kind of made me a little relaxed about these things. Ah. Like so. And we're basically just gonna yoink the title thing. Yeah, sure, I can use that one. Actually, no, hold on. Is there not like a... like this thing up here? Oh, it's all the way down there, okay. And the button right down here, this one, we're gonna add that and put it in here. We're gonna make that about the same size. The background is gonna be red though. So this is the exit button. Yo, welcome to the stream, Glory. Well, I'm currently making the a system that's supposed to help me test new features for the game, and actually just test the game in general. It's gonna let me create goals, and then I will have like a certain amount of time go by, and if no errors have popped up, it'll just pass the goal. It's to make sure that it's quality control, basically. I don't know why I didn't lead with that. Yeah? Awesome. Quality is really my biggest downfall, really. My recent projects. Yeah? What are you trying to make? Convert that into a frame. We're calling this the name background because we're gonna extend this out. Uh-oh, it's... Uh-oh. What are you trying to make for your game? Like, is it... Is it something interesting, or is it just, you know, plain boilerplate? I'm not sure about this. Maybe I should make this into a text box instead. Yeah. Probably. Name box. 500. Whoa. Okay. Well, good luck with that, because I think you're gonna have to rewrite the entire. Like, you're gonna have to write your own NPC system. You're gonna have to write your own collision system. Like, you're gonna have to detect where the other zombies are and make sure you don't collide with them. Because the default one, the built-in one, is pretty shite. If I'm not being entirely wrongful with you. What is this called? The thing, two AI? So you're like, you have two loops running? Or what do you mean by two AI? AI handling the horde? I forgot what that text thing is called. Placeholder text. Oh, ha ha ha. You know, that is actually pretty clever. Okay, so you've got two different behaviors. Really? Why though? Like, is it a performance thing, or is it just because you felt like it was just too many zombies? This is a Merryweather. Maybe this is also Merryweather. Fuck. Oh, I much prefer the vertical one. As usual. Name box. Gotta get another one, and we're gonna say. A mount box, probably. Like so. Do I need any more information on this thing? Or is this fine? Do I need like... I'm kind of wondering what I should put in here. So the name, the hours required. Yeah, no, that's about it. Oh, it's the slowed and reverb version. Can it just be a normal speed song for once? I mean, it's cool with slow and reverb, but it doesn't have to be every single fucking song. Alright, I like this UI. What happens if I... Yeah. Approved. Damn it, it's good. Fine. Yeah, it's just called frame. So we save this to file, we save it to the tester file, and then we go over and we make the other one. We also have the tester UI. Shit, I forgot something. I keep forgetting things, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll get through it at some point, right? Well, flank you. Okay, okay, I like it. Whenever you finish that system, you gotta show it to me. It sounds like a lot of fun. You know, I'm gonna change the text at the on the screen real quick, okay? Join the Discord. There we go. That's a better message, right? Oh wait, do I have Fredica? I have Fredica. Hold up. Yes, sir. Nah, don't worry, man. GTA 6 coming out in like half a year. You got time. Which display does this have? Is 5? Okay. Clone this one, I'll put it on 6. And then I will change it into a text button. And I'll say reset goal. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove the text on this one. Where the fuck's the size? There it is. You hired your sister. I like that. What are you paying her in? Strudels? You know, I'm making this into a frame, and you know what I'm doing? I'm saying, button array. In here we're putting a list. And the list is gonna be horizontal. To start on the center, and the center, like so. So we're putting in a button. So we're saying 0.2, 0.9, like so. Putting a stroke inside of it. We're saying the stroke needs to be 2 pixels wide. It needs to be border. How many coins you spent, like in total, like how many you had once upon a time, to make it really depressed that you bought that one item that just wasted all of your coins. You mean like that? Like, is that what you mean, or do you have a different definition of it? This thing needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh boy. Still need to change that a little bit. Their heights need to be a little smaller. 0.8 was not enough, what about 7.5? This one's gonna be good. So now we've got the two different texts on those, and we're gonna set it to. Oh boy. Alright, we need Fredica 1. Make the text white. As usual, we duplicate these, we set them to contextual. Like so. The reset is gonna be red, and it's gonna be. Could make it green. This is gonna be a huge challenge, by the way. What if I take away the stroke on this thing? I feel like that looks more on theme. Okay, now I think I'm done with the admin panel. Just wait 5 seconds, I'll come up with something else. We're getting the tester panel out, okay? And we're saving this before something crashes. What do you mean, an idea? Like, for a name? If you need a name for a female character, first of all, you can use Google or ChatGPT. It's very... They have a lot of ideas. Number two, one funny thing, right? You can name them something that makes them seem like they could be either. Like Chris. I know that that's a... Like, in my head, that's a guy name, but I've seen girls with pretty short hair named Chris. And they were not... Coming to think of it, they might have been going trans. I don't know. I think it is a guy and girl name. It's a bit of both. Okay, so the tester panel needs to be different. They need to be able to report issues. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I know what to do. Right there, we turn it into scale, we turn it into this color. Ay, ay, ay. Should they be able to see the... man, I'm a little torn right now. Should they be able to see the goals that I currently have, like on the admin panel, but without the buttons, or should they not be able to do that? I feel like if I make this smaller, just push this up a little bit. Oh. Put this down a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good storytelling. But you might have to think about the kids then. Like, if you might want to use them as a bit of a storytelling device. If you, I mean, if you have this. Yeah, sure. You could probably do that. I feel like you're taking that from a movie I've seen. About someone attacking one of the American cities. I don't remember. But the idea is good. And I'd like to see it. Now, I don't know how detailed you're going on the game, but maybe... Hold on. But remember that if she has a child, then she might have, like, you can't put yourself in the shoes of a woman with a child, or two children for that matter. Then again, I don't know if you're a mother of two. If you're a mother of two, sure, you can put yourself in those shoes, but if you can't, then remember that you might be writing yourself into a hole. You might be leaving yourself open to plot holes and shit like that, because I don't know. Some things are just possible when you're a mother. Some things are impossible. Unless you're a really bad mother, then everything is possible, I guess. The stroke will be order. Okay, maybe it'll make a fourth. But I was more focused on the kids here, not so much the female thing. I forgot to code like something that could, you know, a bug store. Hold on. First is priest, second is a brother to the priest, soldier. Okay, fair enough. Also a juggernaut, and the third is a very average guy that likes to drive, okay, fly a helicopter, not drive a helicopter, and make helicopter drive-by, yeah. I don't want to schedule the streams, Albert. It's not fun. Also, I don't want to feel forced to stream. I'm streaming whenever I want to, and that is, last I checked, right now. I don't know why you're complaining. Very sticky. Listen, if your keyboard's sticky, then think to yourself, should I go clean that keyboard? And then the answer should probably be yes. Oh, guys, I forgot. I'm gonna have to put you through 3 minutes of ads, so I get rid of pre-rolls. I'm very sorry, but it's happening. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Alright, the pre-rolls has been eliminated. Alright. Sticky to say. Man. Yeah, wash it. Do it. Gotta move this down a little bit. 6 point or 6.7 maybe. Yeah, that's good spacing. And then on the left over here, I'm gonna have to create like a scroll down menu. Haha. It did, yeah. Alright, so if I pick the scrolling frame and this thing right here, I just copy those. And then I pop over back to the other panel. Might save me some time. Paste into. So they overlap, but here's the thing, right? I can just... First of all, I gotta remove this thing right here. And this thing. I don't want them to be able to see the time. No info cover. We've got it right there, but report bug. Come on. Move it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, don't worry. We're moving on to the next song. This is just, you know, free songs. So I take what I can get. Royalty is also a pretty good song, in my opinion. Okay, all these need to be bigger. Like so. Got the goal name and everything. You can join the Discord and find out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm withholding information. Arrest me. Okay, cool. So we've got the tester. No, I'm not telling you. The Discord, you can join it in the description down below. Go for it. No, I'm not telling you. It's not happening. Okay, so now comes the very, very difficult part. I need to code this entire thing. Oh boy. Yo, Jesse, welcome. Yoshi, welcome. I should say welcome back. We're in the process of making a few quality test tools for myself. So I may one day actually get a game that works. You know, quality and all that. All that gibberish. So I'm gonna hop over to VS Code. We're gonna start up the... Well, I'm gonna save this first because I am very afraid that I forgot to save it. Yes, I am. And then we start up Rojo. Like so. Okay. Good. Now, I have to code this entire thing. Oh boy. So we're gonna, on the server, or client side, sorry, in the GUI, we're gonna create a new file called tester.lua. That's what it's called, right? Tester? Yes. I don't know. I don't know what's... I guess I never thought to do that. Probably wait for child, right? And we're doing tester. Math.huge, because if I don't find it, then I'm... Oh no. What's the priest do? Just stay away from boys, okay? Stay away from little boys and you should be fine, right? Well, you can go ahead and try, but there you go. Do not disturb. Albert, listen, if all you're here for is bullying, then leave. I mean, it's not really very nice of you. Local mainframe equals GUI dot mainframe. Okay, so we're gonna start off by with some simple stuff. Okay, we're gonna start out with the tester panel. So tester. So we're gonna say local tester frame equals mainframe dot test. Sorry, that's not a thing apparently. Mainframe dot. It's called the deciding frame. Okay. I do not want to turn off do not disturb now. Tester, like so. And now that we have the tester frame, we're gonna say tester frame dot. And what else? We need to turn on the little cover that's on it. No info cover. That is in there, right? Ah, info frame. No info cover dot visible equals true. So whenever we start up the game, it should, well, assuming that I have turned on Rojo, which I have not. Okay, so it's covering it, but nothing else is visible. That is weird. Does it? Oh, it. Yeah, no, that's not great. Santa's not great. We're gonna have to move around on a few things. I don't know. You ask him. Why is this not ending? Okay, something is broken. You will get muted. That's usually what happens. Or actually, no, you can be in there until someone complains about you and then you'll get muted. Yeah. Past shutdown. Yeah, but tell me what is past the deadline. I don't know. There might be something wrong. I need to figure it out later, but right now I need to make sure that this thing doesn't break again. So the no info cover right here, whenever we turn that visible, you see it kind of pushes everything out of the way. So we're going to have to place it inside of the tester environment itself. Make it the same position. Oh, that's not right. Okay, that's better. This one needs to be copied into the admin panel as well, because if I don't remember wrong, I did this exact thing for the info frame as well. Yeah. Pretty sure I did. No info. Yeah, look at this. Bullshit. Yeah, and like there's nobody. Listen, there's nobody watching you. We're not in Nazi Germany. If someone comes in there and gets bothered by you blasting music, then sure, you'll get muted, but I see no reason to mute you otherwise. I'm sorry, how old are you? Because if you're acting very childish. It's kind of crazy actually. You're acting more childish than my 11-year-old niece. And that's a feat. Whoa, what happened there? Mortals, Tokyo Machine, and Boom Kitty remix. Okay. I dig it. Whoa. Alright, cool. So now we have the tester to pop up in the correct spot. Saving this just one more time just to make sure. I have a tendency of accidentally forgetting to save, and that sucks. Open, not ocean, okay. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna have to remove all the local tester sample equals local tester scroll frame equals tester frame dot scrolling frame. The sample is tester scroll frame dot sample, and sample dot parent equals script, like so. Now, I also need to hook up the bug report, but let's just focus on the information first. Update tester scroll frame. Info equals, and now here's where we gotta get a little bit creative. Oh shit, not that gate. That's my bad. And I'm kind of... Hold on, let me just open the right window. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Alright, I forgot to edit this thing. Hold on. Hold on a second, I'm just editing something on the stream. There we go. Alright, cool. So, I'm kind of expecting it to be like... No, 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 no. We're not doing this. We're not doing that shit. I feel like somewhere we should add that it gets updated every 10 minutes, but... I really don't care. I have yet to figure out how to open this UI yet. Like, I feel like we should have like a button we click. No, I could just add this to the menu system, because that would make it so much easier to handle. And then instead of having the buttons, I could just have the... the keybind. Okay, so goal info is all the information that we have about the current goals. That would be the same information that the server is storing up right here. So string and tester data. So we'll grab this string right here. Do like this. And then we're gonna do update testers goal info. Yeah, like so. Now, okay, so first I will remove all instances. We do that by doing for underscore and item in tester scroll frame get children do. If item dot class name is not as equal to tester sample dot class name, then item destroy. Just making it simple. So in the case that it is not actually that. I'm kind of wondering, when it did the save every 10 minutes, does it also do load? It probably doesn't, right? Huh. You know, maybe we should make this into a function. Then waits 10 minutes and then it saves and then load goals, like so. Display. Spell it correctly. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, Leopardo, what's up? I'm a little bit tired. I just get tired from when my code is not working. And granted, I haven't written much code yet, but actually, you know what? I kind of want to check how many lines of code we have so far. Oh yeah, 20,000. 20,500 lines of code. Shit. Yeah, damn. 20,000 lines of code. What the fuck? For the entire game? Okay. Fair enough. Goal info, so go through everything and then we delete it. Honestly, that's all the code that needs to be in there. Create new instances. We're gonna say for name goal in goal info do clone equals test sample clone dot label equals name clone dot label, that's other label, dot text equals name, clone dot cover label dot gradient UI gradient dot offset equals, and now it needs to be everything between -1 and 0. So it's goal dot total seconds spent divided by 3,600, so that's to make it into hours, plus, you know what, I'm changing something real quick. I'm changing it to total hours spent. Alright, cool. Total seconds spent. Total hours spent is equal to 0. Cool. We're going to the next one. We're saying total hours spent plus equals time spent within parameters divided by 3,600. Doing this again. Alright, cool. That's changed. Goal dot total hours spent divided by goal dot hours goal, like so. And we're saying math dot minimum thing, this is the minimum, Or this is the minimum. Oh, yes. And then we say -1 is, well, it needs to be either between 0 and -1, and -1 is the easiest way to get to that number. Now, right now, there's none of that. I don't have any goals at the moment. No, I can make some test data. Hold on. I'll pop it down here. Test. Hours spent equals 3. Total hours spent equals 1. Player time spent. E2 789, and he has spent 1 hour. And name equals test. That's good, right? No? Missing something. Start a tab. Equals 500. What else? Am I missing more? Oh, completed equals false. Oh. Wait, did it really? The quality seems to be pretty standard on my side. Damn, okay. It did ask me to increase my bitrate at some point. Okay, I have increased the bitrate just in case. Yeah. Alright, next time I start streaming, it should be at around 7,000 kilobits per second, which is much different from what it is right now. Oh no, actually, it just jumped up. Okay, cool, so now I have a different bitrate. Hopefully the quality is better for you guys now. Okay, so getting back into this should work. And as I have the test data, it should complete it. Nope, nothing. Oh, right, it needs to vector 2. That's my bad. Oh yeah, thanks. Nobody's gonna be able to see that except for the testers though, so it's a bit of a creative waste. But I mean, I just had fun doing it, so it's. I guess I could have been doing other stuff, but yeah, sure, you can get it. But it's not an actual thing yet. It's something I'm working on. Why are the goals not loading? Oh, because the value's null. That sucks. Hold on. Okay, I'm a little confused why this happens. It's inside test server and it happens like right there. Okay. Nope. Further up. Right here. Oh, because I forgot to... Oh, right, yeah. If error, then warn. Else. If not error, then goals loaded. I forgot to add a true value into my script. What kind of programmer am I? Kind of sucks, apparently. Alright, let's see what happens now. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Okay, so nothing comes up here. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's because I'm not parenting it to anything. If I close this down, it closes down almost immediately, please. Please and thank you. Yes, there you go. That's perfect. So, now I will have to... say clone.parent equals tester scroll frame, like so. Look at that test, and look, it's the 1/3 completed. So what if I say the test data contains 1.25 instead? Look at that, look at that. And the T starts glowing as well. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen if I give it like a little outline. I feel like that might just... I feel like it looks very weird right here. On the border, and we set it at 2 or 3. This one is also increased to 3, and so is this one. If there was a bit more spacing between them, then that might be good. There is no spacing between them, never mind. 0.01. 0. 3. 4. 5. 5 pixel space. It says a lot of stuff in the output. Most of this stuff is just stuff I'm printing out so that I can remember that some stuff is firing unnecessarily. It's to make sure I don't forget that there are still errors in my... Not errors, sorry. There are still discrepancies in my code. Like, stuff that could be better. Oh boy, I need to change this over on the admin as well. So I'm gonna add a stroke to this thing. Set this to 2, set this to border. Set this to 3, because that's what I actually did. Change this one down here to 3 as well. And then duplicate it to make sure that there's a space. There's not, so we're gonna say 0 and 5. And then we're gonna remove this one, and we're gonna switch back. Switch like so. Like so. And then we're saving. Okay, so the button out here works, but problem is phone.mouse. See, that's a frame, not a button. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not adding anyone on Roblox. Oh shit, it needs to be a button. It needs to be a fucking button. But just add a button. Image button, we're saying the image button has no image. But the size is going to be the same as this thing down here. And the position needs to be the exact same. Like so, and we're saying number 2. Like so. Okay, now we're just gonna make this entirely transparent, and now we have the... Yeah, sure. Just image button. Copy that, pop it over into the test, this one as well. Okay. I'll hang up. I'm not picking up, Albert. You're by far the weirdest person in my audience. Like by light years, man. Also, I don't really just pick up random phone calls. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit for me, and then I'm gonna turn it up on your end so you guys can still hear it. Really, you guys are being serious. It's not working. I don't know, Albert. Maybe. In chat? Do you mean on the Discord or? I'm not acting like I have never seen you in my chat, Albert. I'm saying you're fucking weird. Yeah, Twitch chat. And you're saying this text-to-speech thing doesn't work? Brother, I can hear it just fine. No. No. Thank you very much for the follow, Rus, son. I'm trying to figure out why this thing is not working. You know, the funny thing is, right, I was expecting it not to be playing on any tracks, but look at this. It's playing, the top one, alerts, right? It's playing on every single track, without exceptions. I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit. But, other than that... Okay, that is crazy. Like, seriously weird. Okay, so you guys are having problems hearing that. have it disabled. Man, listen, Albert, it's supposed... Okay, so the text-to-speech, right? The way that it works is it sets... Okay, I just made sound alerts a moderator. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. I didn't ban no fucking bot, man. The only bots I'm banning are the ones that say, oh, cheap, Can you hear it say testing? People are crazy. Well, I don't use the Streamlabs bot, mate. I use OBS. Alright, I've tried turning off monitoring on this thing. Hold on. Let's see. If I pop this real quick. Can you hear that? Okay, I don't understand what you're talking about, mate. I give up. You only hear the sound effect. I use OBS. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure out the text-to-speech problem a little bit later. Right now, I need to get cracking with this instead of procrastinating. So display info on board. If there's no info on the board, then I want to reset all the text back to its original self. So I need to set the where is it? The info frame. Well, I need to grab that local tester info frame equals tester frame dot info frame, like so. And then we say tester info frame dot. You know what I can do? I can kind of keep like a little log over all the original text in it. So static variables, I say local origin text, and we're going to be doing testing or tester, sorry, and we basically have the goal name equals tester information frame dot goal name label dot text, and we just keep going like this. Completed equals this dot completed dot text, like so. No, that's more work than fixing the issue. Oh, there's an S missing there. Equals this dot hours spent dot text. Okay, so this is like the original text that was within this thing. This is the same thing, but for admin. I'll leave that for later. Also, just remember, I can hear whatever you send through text-to-speech. Like, I will respond to it the second I get it. I'm not sure why you can't hear it, but, you know. Whoops. Hold on, I'm opening up a... There might be a moderation menu somewhere. Might lift the veil to what the fuck is happening. Alright, there we go. There's moderation mode, I think. Active moderators, activity feed, whisper messages. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Check the Discord, you say? Oh, cool. Apparently Sound Alerts is aware of the problem and they are doing something about it. Hopefully. Hopefully they're doing something about it. That last part I made up. So, we're gonna say... Actually, I'm just gonna grab this entire thing right here. And remove stuff like this. And then we say this is equal to origin text dot tester dot goal name. Percent completed. Okay. There we go. So that's gonna reset all the text. And turn on the no info cover. Good. On the other hand, if there is actually some kind of content in there. Oh man. I just gotta be a little bit active here. Hold on. I gotta do some push-ups. You know, get the blood flowing back to the brain where it has long since vacated. Oh! Come on. Alright, maybe the pulse up a little bit. I find myself falling half asleep when I do code for an extended period of time. And just getting blood flowing to the brain is kind of a good way of getting your focus back. It's also a very good way of spotting dust on top of your desk, or not your desk, your, like, what's this thing? It's a big ass cupboard. I scared you. How did I scare you? By mentioning push-ups? Don't worry, I'm not gonna mention grass. Oh, whoops. Oh boy. Okay, so... Okay. So now I need to display the information. I need to use the same things like this, but I need to do it for the current goal. No. That's me doing push-ups, man. That is me doing push-ups. I'm pretty sure that's allowed per... I don't know. If it's not allowed, then it's bullshit. If you can't do push-ups on stream, then what the fuck's the entire gym section for? Right? So... hopefully they're not hypocrites. But I do agree with you, it might be a little bit more, too much. Okay, so we're gonna say, okay, this is applying goal. Actually, no, what? Hold on. First, we need to find the goal, right? So goal equals. Oh shit! I didn't save the goal info. We're gonna say goal data. Then we go all the way up here. We do to go to dynamic variables. We say goal data equals nil. Now, goal data will be this right here. Like so. Perfect. So goal data, goal name. Actually, we're saying goal data and goal name. There we go. If not goal or not goal name, I forgot the not there. Then it will clear all the information out and show up a cover. But if it is trying to display something, local tester info current display name equals nil, it's going to be a string or not. Now all of this needs to be goal dot and then something. So the goal name text is gonna be like so. None. It's currently at none. But we changed this text right here. I found a better solution for this. Goal found and then we just do none at the end. So that means if it defaults, then it'll just go to none. But if it does find something, then we will insert some text in here. That's gonna be the name of the goal. Like so. That's how we're doing it. So, grabbing the text from this one. This is easier because there's like all this extra text that needs to be put on there, and I don't really want to have to deal with that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do goal dot goal divided by goal. No, hold on. Goal needs to be at the back here. goal dot hour total hours spent divided by the goal. Then we're saying, actually we're saying this times 100, and then we're doing math.floor. That's gonna give us the percentages. Goal found and this, or 0. There we go. Perfect. So, total goal label. Actually, we're gonna put this in a string just to avoid some falsehoods. Okay, the hour goals. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. And this is going to be fired every time the button is clicked. If display is equal to name, which also, by the way, so then nothing. And then again, I can do this better. It's not equal to name, and we select name or nil, like so. That's the most efficient way of doing that. Or I don't know about efficient, but it's the fastest way for me to read over it. It's also quite confusing if you don't know what you're doing. Warn, test data in progress. So I know for later to remove this if I forget. You know, I do forget. Okay. Shit. Let's see if it actually activates. It's not even being clicked here. Let's see if there's something wrong here. On the tester panel, mainframe, deciding tester. Then we go into the scrolling frame and we go to the test. There are 2 image buttons in here. Well, that might be a result of... If I disable this and connect it again. Okay, good. Now there's only 1. That might actually fix the issue. Does not fix the issue. Wait. So test data is being fired. This up here. It's removing all items. Creates new instances. With gradients. Parents it. And then connects it. So I actually don't understand what the issue is. Oh, ha! Oh, I get it, I get it. I forgot that I need to return a value on my UI. If I don't, then it just stops working. Okay, look at that. It actually displays a value. And then it removes the value again. So now I'm just lacking one thing, and that is turning off that stupid screen. And we do no info. No, we say tester frame.noinfo dot visible equals goal found. We're saying not goal found, so it's visible if there is no goal found. Current completion 41%. Hours goal 3. Hours spent 1.25. Goal name test. Guys, it's working as intended. It works. That's that one. That one done. And I'm removing the test data for this one because I no longer am in need. Perfect. Yo, what's up? What's that? F. Grom. Welcome to the stream. I'm in the process of making some test equipment for myself, some quality control, assurance. And yeah, you know, a lot of people in here are. They are a lot of people in here talk about their different game ideas and what they do. If you roll a bit up in the chat, you're gonna see a guy that was talking about a zombie game. That was pretty cool. I told him to come back and tell me when he was done with the game, or at least, you know, had some playable version of it, and then I'd play it with him, because that was, honestly, it sounded really cool. He was aiming to have like 500 zombies running at a single gate at once. Oh, right. Moving on. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing here for a second. I need to create the report bug feature. For that, we're gonna need a few different things. The game name is Flee the Fire. It's in the title of the stream, if you were wondering. Also, if you couldn't hear the text-to-speech there, I've had a few complaints about it, but I believe someone is working on it. I'm gonna remove this origin text because I never really got any use out of it. Okay, so yeah, what's the game about? What's the game about? No, I'm kidding, I'm not Canadian. Well, you gotta flee the fire. There's fire, I mean, everywhere. Also, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I believe I have. Hold on. Hold on, look at this, look at this. Look at that, look at that, huh? Huh? I already got the graphics for it. And I got this thing as well. And I've got this thing as well. So yeah. Why not? Honestly, making a game is great and all, but not playing it might be a mistake. Oh yeah, I did get the 400. You're right. I'm pretty surprised I got that far. I'm at 401 subscribers on YouTube right now. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure about my last video though. It's kind of It was kind of an attempt at trying a different style, see how it worked, and apparently, judging off of the statistics, people do not like it. They do not. They do watch it like all the way through if they do watch it, but like only 36% stay to watch the video, which is abysmal. So I'll let it run its course. Hold on, some bot is in our chat again. There we go. Well, sucking at everything on Studio is just a sign of not having done enough yet. And I'm saying yet because if you like game development, which I have a weird feeling that most people do, they just like different aspects of it. You just gotta find the aspect you like and just get good at it. And you don't have to do everything yourself. It's the beauty of it. I, however, like torturing myself, and I have not been able to find anyone that wants to work on the game out of passion instead of a paycheck. I'm not saying I'm not gonna pay their ass. I'm just saying I'm not getting paid. Why the fuck should you be? So you know, there are hurdles to get over. There are achievements to attain, but it all starts with sucking at it. Might get better later down the line. Ah, boy. What am I getting myself into? I should probably add a close button to this thing, right? So people can actually get out of the menu. Oh, that's a big button. Shit. Come here. Close button. Yeah? What did you start with? Like, are you scripting? Are you building? What are you doing? Because in all honesty, man, I started, I believe 6 or 7 years ago. I'm just gonna code the close button real quick. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? First of all, we're gonna save this because I don't wanna waste my work. Now that I have that saved, I'm gonna move this entire thing. Actually, I'm gonna make it offset scale first. Remove the tester and put it into the menus and put it inside of here. Tester. Tried everything? Well, yeah, which part of it did you like the best? Like, what's your favorite? Because everyone's got some sort of favorite. Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting a call. When you tear up my Alright, I am back. Just a short phone call. Everyone gets them. Very good, very good. Building. Nice. Well, if you join the Discord, I'd like to see some of those buildings. If you're good enough at it, I'll pay you to make a few maps. And by maps, I mean these size maps. I just realized I should probably explain what I'm saying. Okay, what was I doing? I was coding the close button. Right, so I need the menu module. How does the other menus do it? Okay, they just grab the menu module, right? Why is there no auto-completion on the mainframe? Okay, I'm just gonna open this up again, because I have a feeling there is something wrong somewhere. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck's sake. This is entirely wrong. Oh shit, this isn't actually, this doesn't exist anymore. I forgot about that. Hey, that's fair. I'm not asking you to work for me though. I just want maps. I'm desperately trying to get them. Wait for child, and that would be menus, and that's math, but huge. GUI.test mainframe.tester. Okay, good. It's only used 3 times. Okay, what we say is menu dot close button dot mouse button one click connect function, and then we do menu module close menus. Oh, and by the way, Rasan, I still want to see your buildings. I'm very curious. I love when people share their works. Sometimes they're a little bit underwhelming, but most of the times they're very freaking impressive. Especially to a guy like me that only really scripts. Like, remember, everything that I've done in here I'm not proud of, but I made this entire game around the fact that I don't really know how to build. I'm really proud of the sheriff station over here, and that's kind of it. That's all I've made. And these pets are just out of the toolbox, so you know. Alright, fair enough. Wait, are you saying you've worked on one game this entire time? Or are you just saying that the stuff you're working on right now is the only thing you want, like, that you feel proud enough of to show? I need to check if this thing works. Oh, no, it's not gonna work because it doesn't open the menu. Special keybind to open. Okay. Not too happy about that because it's gonna make a problem for mobile users, but where's the button? Oh great, the button's not here. Even though I told it to create a button, it didn't create a button. Oh, what a surprise. Did I forget to turn the thing on? I forgot to turn the thing on. Okay, so apparently there's a few things I haven't really scaled correctly yet, so I probably do well by going back in and scaling them back. This one, I think, was one of them. Let's see the scale on this thing. There is no problem with that one, but maybe there is on the background. There is on the background, yup. Maybe if you go into a phone now. What is missing? Nothing. I don't think anything's missing. Okay, great. I'll switch it back to the average laptop. And now, see. I'm just now realizing that I've got pre-rolls on again, so I'm gonna have to disable those. That will put you through 3 minutes of ads, but I believe in you. You can live through it, I hope. See you on the other side. For everyone who's left, thank you. In the sky, I raise my hand to the fire. It's no use. You won't stop me from flying through. It's true. Baby, let the light shine through. It's true. It's the light shine through. I just spent the time taking a big sip of water. Yeah, sorry. I do it to disable pre-rolls. It's not really something I've got much control over. I don't have the option to just disable pre-rolls. I've checked. So what I do is once an hour I play 3 minutes of ads. It's a bit unfortunate. Nobody really likes it, but it's either that or you're gonna have to watch an ad every single time you rejoin the stream. So let's say you go check someone else out for 2 minutes, then you come back, you're gonna have to watch an ad there. So it's I'm just moving the ads like into the middle of the stream instead of at the beginning. Okay, so the tester toggle, apparently it did not take this part seriously. Mostly because I haven't turned it the fuck on yet. Oh, I was supposed to turn that on with a phone thing on. Goal data is apparently nil. Fuck. I know why, but I just don't really care. No, I do care. Really care. How do I put this? I'm bothered by it. I'd like you to send them on Discord. Oh, you're already in here. You can just send them to me. I just waved at you. Can't iterate over a nil value. Well, fuck you too. Oh cool, Nightbot's actually working. You know what, I started that Nightbot just for the fun of it. Oh, you're waving to yourself. That's very narcissistic, I think. Why is this so big? Oh, because I didn't save it, because I'm a dumbass. Okay. Hold on, let me just switch it back to this thing, and we're gonna change the size of that thing to scale. Change the size of this thing to scale. And then we're saving the menus as an entirety. The menus module is really carrying this game so far. There are so many different menus, and it's just they're all handled perfectly, honestly. Big pat on the back to whoever made that. Let's try that again. Okay, so what was testing? Right, X. Oh, well, that's a little bit... Every time I let go of the key again, it just stops. I probably should have added a check for that, shouldn't I? Oh, whoops. That is action name. And then there's input state. If input state dot begin, then return end. Actually, if it's not equal to that, then we're gonna move it back. Oh, you can just send it. You can just send it to my DMs. I waved at you to so that you can send it there. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, send it in general if you want to. So this works for everyone right now. I need to add a check so that everyone doesn't get to do it. I'm popping back on the phone. Alright, cool. I'm not making this thing for console, by the way. No way am I doing that. Alright. Fuck. General check. Basically, I'm gonna remove the UI if they are not of a certain rank in the group. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add static variables, and we're gonna say local tester rank, and we're gonna do. I just need to figure out what my tester rank is right now. Over on Roblox. Alright, also group ID equals that, I believe. Hold on, let me just see if I can... Oh, shit. Hello, Project Time. Well, technically you are complaining. And you know what you also missed? You also missed 6 minutes of ads. You're welcome. Tester, no. Tests, games. The rank will be a 5, actually 15. Well, you dodged, yeah, I mean, not watching my stream would also dodge them perfectly, so just a little heads up. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is a rank 15. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say... Game.players... group... member... Ah, shit. Player is member... Hold on. Roblox is a member of a group. Let's see. Let's tell if a user is in a group. Meanwhile, you want to check if they're in the group. Yada yada yada. Get group basic. That is bullshit. We do not need to get the groups to check if they're a member of that group. Sense it? Alright, hold on. Oh, yo. Okay, I like it. I like it. It's not in the style that I usually make things in, but that's mostly because I don't stick so much to the nostalgics that I feel like you're leaning into here. The studded houses, all that. But I am loving the vibe. Like, especially right here, from the top down. The more decorative, like rocks and trees you add, the more it looks intentional and beautiful at the same time. Love it. Well done. Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit old school, the style. I know that because one of my friends, he loves old school, and this style gives him goosebumps. Honestly, I might just send him a picture or two of that, and he's gonna freak out. Um. Hold on. You're welcome. Hold on, I'm just looking around for these things. Isn't group ID, player get group, rank in group. There we go. We say group ID and I changed it because nobody was leaving suggestions, and I felt like I wanted people on the Discord, so I said, you know what, let's change the name text. And actually, as a matter of fact, as soon as I removed the text, people started leaving suggestions. So, I don't know, maybe they saw this as Flee the Disaster. No, I'm not going to change the name. It's going to be fire-based, Leopardo. Everything is fire-based at this point. It's lava, it's meteors, basically still fire. I'm planning on making a few different other fire-related ones. Maybe a tsunami or something, a fire that just blasts through. But who knows? I'm not going to change the name of the game, because I kind of like Flee the Fire. By kinda, I mean I'm absolutely in love with the name. If not this, or is below rank tester rank, then not a tester, remove everything. GUI, actually no, menu, destroy, script, destroy. I'm kind of wondering if, no, or true, you know what, I'm just gonna remove it, see what happens. If anything errors out, huh. Peculiar. Fire gun tragedy. I'm not doing the gun tragedy, and you are. Ooh. Tragic time. I'm gonna boot your ass all the way back to Texas. Yeah, all the way back to Texas, man. Where your mother made love to your brother and made you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That is rude. No, but you could. I also said back to Texas. I didn't say, you know. You are aware that Texas is a part of America, right? That's a little bit like what Star-Lord said. You're from Earth? No, I'm from Michigan. That's on Earth, dipshit. Okay, whatever you say, Project. Whatever you say. Okay, good. That works. That way it doesn't even connect the shortcut. You know what I'm kind of wondering? I go in here and I click and I go require game.replicated storage.modules.menus, and then we do toggle menu and we do tester. What does this return? Trying to invoke invalid channel. Get global console selection state. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind that. We're renting Texas to Canada. $7.99 a day. $7.99 a day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got about 400 subs. It's fucking great. It's fucking awesome, man. You know, I actually have 20 subs on my gaming channel, so I technically have 420. Ayo. Ayo. Okay, so this is working now. Perfectly intentional. Like so. Oh yeah, I've got a gaming channel. 20 subs. Good luck finding it. Hold on, let me go find it for you. I was uploading daily for a minute there, but yeah. Yeah, that is actually Martin's Games. Where the fuck is my channel? They moved everything around. Now I can't find anything anymore. Alright, there it is. Have you guys noticed that I haven't gotten a single Spotify ad all this time I've been sitting here? And as a matter of fact, I do not have Spotify Premium. I have freemium. You know? Free, but still apparently for some reason premium. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing the buttons in the top to switch back and forth. I forgot to get the admin rank. Shit. Gotta go open that up again. Where's that? That's under roles, sorry. And admin and copy, that's 150. That's perfect. That's another 0 on that one. What game I'm planning on playing after 3 weeks? Honestly, dude, I'm just gonna keep playing Minecraft. I'm just gonna call that that's just the name of the series. Your TH, I don't know what TH means. Maybe just a typo. Ah, shit. Restart the red house? Why? Why is that? Buckaroo? That's too big. Oh, I kind of see the rig down there. Yeah, it might feel a little bit too big, but I don't know. I feel like everything in that style feels a little bit weird, a little off, a little big, a little small, because your system isn't really built to handle it. Like, your body's not supposed to handle, you know. I couldn't finish that sentence. My brain started wandering. Local admin frame equals menu dot deciding frame dot admin. Well, it really depends on the game. Rasan, a lot of kids play this, so honestly it doesn't matter. What matters is how good the game is. And I really hope mine is good enough reach some people. And if you're, I don't know if you're going for actually making a game or if you're just practicing building or what your goal is here, but you need complementary lighting, you need complementary programming. Like if someone codes, let's say someone codes a very, very realistic helicopter and they pop it down in your scene, suddenly the helicopter seems like the good aspect of the game and everything else seems shit. But in reality, it's just someone who didn't know what they were coding for. They were coding a helicopter that looked, you know, it was realistic and it flew realistic. But on the other hand, if I make a helicopter in your style and I make the rotors intentionally rotate 15 degrees every time, or like something like that, you know, it looks a little choppy, it looks a little old, then everything should work together. Admin frame.visible equals false and tester frame.visible equals true. There is a reason I'm doing this, and it's mostly to do with Well, that's the beauty of being in a Twitch stream. You don't have to say anything. I do. I kind of going. Yeah, okay. But what is that game about? Like, what is the goal of the game? The end, like the I don't know, the outcome. What is it? What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like? Because right now you're going for the retro look. So the coding, the game idea kind of has to match together, right? Like fish? I could see that working. You'd have to consider the fish models though. Oh shit, hunting. Okay, you'd have to consider the animal models then, and the animations. You can't make them too smooth, you can't make them too... You can't make them look too high fidelity, because if you do that, then everything's gonna look off. You know, I like that idea. Nice. I don't think anyone else has done that. Fish but hunting. Switching frames. So that would be the switch buttons. Beaks? Okay. Yeah, hunting with sticks could actually be pretty cool. Have you ever played Rust? Hunting with sticks is like the worst thing you can possibly do, but it's so fucking funny. Like, you will run after a boar for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and you'll be chucking spears at it, and suddenly you're gonna kill it. Or maybe it's gonna turn around and start attacking you, and you're gonna be sitting there screaming like a little bitch because you put your sleeping bag like 3 kilometers away, and to get back to that boar would take you another 10 minutes. It's pretty fun. It's pretty impossible as well. Greet your new neighbor. What do you mean greet your new neighbor? Just go say hi. Or, alternatively, throw a stick at them. Then they're gonna come over and say, hello, what's your problem? Static variables nowhere? So realistic how? Like they run away from you? They run towards you? Alright, good. But when you said realistic, I thought you meant like they look realistic. Will you do that too, or is that just for another day? To wonder and ponder. Oh, I can't open up the fucking menu. Okay, so apparently I'm not the right rank. If I'm not part of this group, or my rank in group is lower than the tester rank. Oh, it's just straight up failing. Okay. To connect, our got function. Oh, that's because I do dot connect, isn't it? Yeah, let's do colon connect. Yeah, it is pretty difficult. Hey, Rasan, can I show you a map? Right after I get this to work. Yep. This one is peeking out the bottom though, so I probably should fix that, and everywhere else. Just give me a second, I need to fix something, then I'll show it to you. Oh, that is still not scale. Okay, good. All of those are now the right size. So we close down the admin, we open up the tester, we save the sucker. Alright, and we just pop over to the other map real quick. It's a map I show once in a while when I'm trying to show people what I do for fun. And this project is a game that I made trying to... I was trying to build a game that nobody has seen before, like, you know, a different style, everything. And if you look around, you can see everything is pretty barren, but that's because this is just the intro screen. This is just... When I click play right here... no, sorry. There's no testing on this one yet. If I just turn off the music, you can see that the application sound isn't working. I will show you in a second. So right now you should be able to hear the thing. You're not allowed to. You're not able to hear it. Nope. Hold on. Well, it's called Kingmaker. It's basically, if you know the old school Red vs. Blue, it was basically a game where you went... Well, it's not a survival game, actually. You went from one side of the map, recruited soldiers, and then you brought them to the other side of the map, and you fought the enemies. And you can see there's a bit of broken... Like, there's a bit of detail here and there, but in all honesty, it's pretty simple. The buttons aren't too fancy. They just kind of pop up out of nowhere. You can see Jack here. If I click play, I will get sent over to the other map, but it doesn't do that because I'm in studio. Let me just show what happens here, because I forgot about a very specific thing about the development phase. If I click this guy over here on the right, I can click create character. It brings me over to this guy. That then I can do the different names. You know, one thing that I have been wondering about if this thing still works. Oh, it does not. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so that broke my game. Roblox removing that feature. That's perfect. So let's say I create Discord here. And I no longer like Discord. You can see all the data on him on the right. I'm just going to click this button, hold my mouse over execute, and click. He loses his head and he dies. But if I pop over and I go into the asset manager, places, and I go into unknown territory, which was the name of the actual map, you know, the place where you're playing the game, then it is quite a lot bigger. And it's more complete. So you've got these settlements. And NPCs would be walking around these settlements doing various tasks. Primarily, the first few NPCs that I would be introducing to the game were the first ones that you use to make gold, okay? You make gold off of these people. So these people would walk around, and they would walk out of the camp and out to one of these trees out here, and they would chop them down, and they turn into like a stump like this, right? They'd then take the gold back in, and they would, I'm pretty sure they would give it to either the blacksmith or like a logging area. I'm pretty sure, yeah, right here, logging area. I forgot I had this, by the way. And in turn, that would generate a shared amount of gold, which by that, I mean everyone that is currently on this team in this game will get gold for this action. But a tax is deducted. A tax is deducted and given to the camp in itself, and the camp will use that money to do various things. But only the camp commander can take those actions, or like camp administrators or something, and that would be like a role you could get through various means. But so initially there would only be one guy that could really call the big shots. Everyone else would be recruiting soldiers from the tents over here, and they would be taking them outside. Now the primary goal would be to kill bandits and kill barbarians and such that would be spawning around the map. But secondary goals would be something like, if you go all the way over to the other side of the map, there's another camp for a different faction. These guys would basically have the same gameplay loop, but they would just have different enemies, right? And walking on different materials would make you move faster, slower. You could go kill the enemy over here, and you could steal their gold, right? You could invade their base, and you can take all the money that was collected as tax. And one or the other way, the gold would get spent, and the game would keep expanding as decisions were made. Let's say the camp leaders decided they wanted to spend the majority of their money on, I don't know, building a better wall. I would then, in development, go in and remove these and add new walls, and then I'd deduct it from their tax paid money, and I would continue doing that for like as long as I wanted to. And then it would be a progressive game that would live with me. Well, not really, because it would definitely be worth it. Like, let's say you walk around over here. Yeah, I know it's Huhe. But attacking the enemy would have certain boosts to it. An example would be there would be trade routes going around the map, and you would have to take over those trade routes, and then there would be outposts here and there that would be generating money. Yeah, honestly, I would love that game to be real, but it is such a huge project that I have been just unable to dedicate any kind of time to it as of late. So I am just trying to get my current game somewhere. But I agree, there's a pretty far distance between the start and the middle. And yeah, it would be an amazing game. I would love it too. I would definitely play it. I'd probably be one of the camp commanders. For the guys with the white tents. I forgot the name. Man, try and find a cool sounding name for a group of people who use white as their primary color that doesn't sound racist. Like, I ended up calling them the White Company, okay? Because it's just the most, you know, they're white. They use white in their banners and everything, right? But I still got comments about it, like, oh, it's not racist. I'm like, guys, I'm playing as a black guy in the game. There's no racism in this game. You're... People kept on saying that it was maybe borderline, but I didn't really want to come up with another name for it. I think it sounded pretty good. Really? The White Company, and you think racism? Cool. It's not as if they've got 88 tattooed on them, is it? Cloudwalkers. That just sounds too much Game of Thrones, man. I can't think of anything but... You know what? Actually, you know what's funny? The reason I called them the White Company, okay, is because an actual mercenary group was called the White Company. back in that, yeah, the White Company London. Oh, hold on. That's something different. That's a clothing shop. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. The White Company was... Let's see if I can get the actual... Was a 14th century English mercenary free company. Led from its arrival in Italy in 1361 to 1363 by the German Albert Sturz. So, I remember why I called it the White Company now. It was because it was an actual mercenary group from the time. So that's, yeah. That's not changing. Right, bug reports. I don't remember why I felt like bug reports were a good thing through this platform, but here we are. Actually, you know what? No. I just realized this isn't gonna do anything but annoy me. I'm gonna do the bug reports through Discord, like every other fucking person here. There we go, so that's the tester panel done. The bug reports are irrelevant. Okay, I'm basically gonna have to do the exact same thing here, but there are, of course, differences. So I'm gonna do this right here. Update admin scroll frame. Display info on admin board. It kind of depends on who I'm talking to. I've spoken so much English in my life that I sometimes think in English. English. I always have a problem saying the word English. English. You're right. But I think mostly in English. And then whenever I'm actually talking to someone in Danish, I think Danish. And then sometimes when I'm trying to teach myself a new language, I start thinking in that language in the hopes that I can get some sentences formed, which I cannot. So if I go in and say update, no, not tester, update admin scroll frame. Yeah, Japanese? Or just gibberish. I'm not sure which one of the two you're thinking about. Gibberish, okay. Oh, by the way, for anyone who cares, I have a go-kart, right? I have this 125cc go-kart that broke down a little while back, and I couldn't figure out why. Like, it has this clutch that only activates when you press the speeder. And the problem that I ran into was that it stopped working. The clutch simply just grabbed whatever it could grab. Now, the reason that this was for anyone who doesn't know, let me just find the pictures that I'm looking for. Okay, this is what a centrifugal clutch is supposed to look like. Okay, this right here. This is what it's supposed to look like. So it has these like 3 segments that when it's rotated around, it like grabs the outer shell and then starts accelerating the go-kart, right? This is mine. Do you see something missing? Yeah, so did I. Actually, I saw 2 things missing because not only were 2/3 of this damn thing lying on the floor, or sorry, on the table next to me. No. This layer up here that was supposed to be like a very rough layer that would grab the outside and pull it along. Yeah, no, that wasn't fucking there. This is all that's left of it. So, yeah. I bought new everything from Italy, and it's being delivered, hopefully during next week. And if it doesn't get delivered next week, I will be big depressed. Probably wear and tear. The guy that had the go-kart before me didn't really know how to maintain it properly. In other words, the guy that had it initially did not maintain it. His son, on the other hand, did not. And so he did not maintain it, then he sold it to me, and I have been fixing issues on it ever since. Which, by the way, was the point of buying the go-kart. It was a lot of tinkering, a lot of mechanical work. It was very interesting. I have fixed basically everything on that go-kart. A neighborhood greeting? What do you mean, a neighborhood greeting? Damn, I am very, very lost on you, man. Like, I don't know what you mean. Your neighbor? Tell me. Tell me. Do it. Ooh. Boogie. I'm gonna do more push-ups, so don't be weirded out by the grunting. It's just me on the floor. I tend not to do push-ups in the weekends. Try and relax. But when I code like this, all the blood to my brain just goes bye-bye. You know what, Rasan, if you want to remake the roof on an actual house, I think I know one that you can remake. It was being sold for like incredibly cheap. And then I checked out why it was so cheap. It was because there was a hole in the roof. I was like, oh, okay, a hole in the roof, we can patch that up, right? Wrong. The roof is made of asbestos. And a hole in an asbestos roof needs to be entirely replaced. Fuck. Yeah, no, not an asbestos roof. An asbestos roof is something that will get in your lungs and will fuck you up, will give you cancer. It is not a small price to pay. You think you're stronger than what? Asbestos? Not to sound like a dick, but no. No, you're not. Do you know what asbestos is? That's asbestos. What does asbestos do to humans? Asbestos is a chronic lung disease caused by inhaling asbestos fibers. Prolonged exposure to these fibers can cause lung tissue scarring and shortness of breath. Asbestosis symptoms can range from mild to severe and usually don't appear until many years after initial exposure. Well, fucking no shit. I mean, they know that now. They didn't know that back then. Oh boy, oh boy. Someone needs to teach you how the flow of time works, Time. So I feel like you missed some pretty basic classes on that. Yeah, banana leaf roof. Listen, man, build a banana leaf roof. Do it. Not on your your house right now, okay? Just build it on a I don't know, a hut. Make a hut in the middle of the water. A little boat hut. An architect. Yeah. Sure. That's gonna fix everyone's problems. I'm just saying, if you become an architect, then just so you're aware, you might become the problem. Okay, update admin. Where is it? Update admin scroll frame. There it is. Oh, oh, for real? Are we talking seriously now, or are we just joking? Did you actually get a 1-week internship? That sounds pretty dope. Just please tell me you didn't make any buildings collapse. Because I can tell you this, one of my friends, he went for an internship at an IT company. And he accidentally shut down, or not an IT company, a lawyer company, actually. And he shut down multiple of their servers, which made it so that none of the lawyers could access very important legal documents, all because he accidentally plugged a cable into the wrong outlet. Like it was an internet cable, and he just plugged it into the server. What he didn't know was the other end was also plugged into the same server, and the server got really confused, sending information to itself. So there was no output for the server anywhere. The server was confused. Nobody knew what they were doing, and suddenly people were like, "Oh shit, someone plugged this in," and this friend of mine just kind of went, "Oh shit, that was me." Make plans? Make plans as in you were just sitting in Outlook all day, or we're actually drawing something. Building a... Oh, okay. Interesting. Shit. Okay, update on admin board. I should probably be up here then. admin info frame, like so. I bet they do. But they are the ones that design our buildings, so I'm happy with just letting them be. Sit in their rooms all they want. Are you getting paid for these internships, or are you just kind of jerking off in the corner? Because I mean, it's good getting experience, but like at some point, it's a little tank fun. I'm pretty sure that's engineers, not not architects. But are you getting paid for this, Hassan, or is it just unpaid? I know Americans really love those unpaid internships. Unpaid? Is it like in connection with your school, or is it like what's the deal with those? Ah shit! It's doing the get goal info, but it's not getting anything. So I haven't set it up yet. Where's the client communication? There it is. Oh, okay. Well, if it's unpaid in connection with school, fine. I get it. I understand. But it was more if you were like an early adult or adult or something, and you were getting unpaid internships. Then I feel like someone's taking a bit of an advantage of you. Okay. If player. Fuck. If not. Player is in group ID, or player get a group role in group. No, not role. Get rank in group. It's lower or equal to. It's lower than return. It'll just return. Your friend's dad? Is he an architect? Nice. Wow. Really? Man, I hope his hotel is successful then. I mean, 6 years of your life off on one project? I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's a big project. Whoa, okay. Is it in the States or, I'm sorry, where are you at? Like 4.4 stars in which country? Because if you're in an active war zone with a 4.4 star hotel, I mean, that's a lot more difficult than doing it in the middle of France. Get current goal info, return goals.
Hej, jeg hedder Mathias Helt. Hver uge der mødes jeg med 3 kendte danskere og gør
That is the first ad I've gotten for like 20 hours. Chillis. Oh. Oh, damn. Motherfucker. You live in a beach paradise? Huh. All these pictures look really nice, man. It might be in Eastern Africa, but it looks like I mean, this looks absolutely pristine. You would rather go to the US. You know what? Sure, I mean, if you grow up there, I don't think you can see you don't see the beauty the same way we do. But come to Denmark and tell me if you think it looks beachy. It's not. We have a lot of coastline, but we don't really have a lot of, I mean, it's not really that temperature where I would like to jump in the water. Okay. Oh boy. And they do that there? Screaming, shirtless. Well, no, hold on. I get it, it's a beach, but I don't see a lot of people screaming at a beach. Noisy? Yeah, I guess it is. It's pretty noisy. Hold on, let me just go get the local admin, what do you call this? Admin player time sample equals local admin player time scroll frame equals info frame dot scrolling frame. What do you call this thing? Frame? Sure. Fighting for beach territory. You know what? Oh, hold on. That could actually be a pretty fun game, no? Like, you know, you go to the beach and you gotta fight other people over beach territory. And the more beach you inhabit, the more crabs the children can capture. Or, you know, you fish out of the water. I don't know if you guys do that, but here we fish crabs when we're kids. Yeah, that would actually be pretty fun. And then you run around and fight. What do you fight with? Like, are we going full on gore? Are we going like, what are we going? We could be going improvised weapons, right? We could, well, I guess it wouldn't be a Roblox game at that point. I feel like we're moving way far into the gory area where it's gonna be so bloody that I don't even know if Steam would take the game. Toy shovel. It would be like level 1, a level 1 weapon, but then someone, no blood. Maybe. Emote. You know what? It could be one of those games where you run around flailing with the arms. You know, you have to control it in a very alternate way that isn't very common. A jet ski. They could be like a special attack. You like pull out a button, you click it, and then in comes this jet ski and just takes out someone. That would actually be really funny. Sand forts for defense. Yeah, big fucking sand castles, right? Ginormous sand castles. Damn, I need to stop focusing on other games right now. This sounds a little bit too fun for me. We can't have fun in here. So we get the data. Actually, hold on. Let's test it. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Nothing comes up. Oh, that's because it's parenting it to the wrong thing. So, much better. No fun is allowed, okay? We're very serious people here. There's nothing here. Because there's no fucking goals, you dumbass. I'm saying that to myself, don't worry. Oh boy. I guess I'm making test data again. Hold on, I need my player ID here. And this is called free release equals, and then this free release. And what else? What am I missing? I'm missing completed. Oh, right, yeah, because it's supposed to be like so. That's the test data right there. Oh, can you hear that I'm getting tired right now? Hours, goal, name, time spent, total hours spent, started time. Started time. Started time is irrelevant for anything else, anything other than just calculating playtime. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Pre-release, look at that. Look at that. Look at it, 25% done. And 1 hour spent, 4 hour goal, pre-release. Yeah. It's good. It's just not, it's missing a few things. For example. Okay, so now that works. I also need to display the players. Player time spent. In admin info frame dot actually, you know what? In admin scrolling frame get children do if item dot class name is equal to admin scroll daytime scroll frame. Shit, that's the one. And then item destroy. And in the case that it is found, the goal, then it'll look through. What is it looking through? It's looking through all the goal dot player time spent, and we're saying this rate. Okay, the first variable is going to be user ID, and the second one is going to be time spent. So now we're going to make a clone equals admin player time sample clone. Saying clone dot name label dot text equals, that's difficult one. Clone dot time label dot text equals, and then we need to do some shit. I'm turning the music back up again. Like so. Now I can't hear my feelings. There we go. That'll cap it at 2 digits. So we can do 1.25 hours, but we can't do 1.253. It's gonna round down. And the text of the name label is gonna be game.players get player by user ID. Get name from user ID async, and then do that. Call function. We're just gonna do this in a protected call because I don't want anything crashing. And then we're gonna say clone.parent equals What do you mean name label is not a valid member of the frame. Oh, I think I know why. Like so. Look at that, 1 hours. Well, it is in multiple, but look at that. And if I add more people, I'm just gonna add the first person I can think of here. We're gonna add it to the test data as well. We say total hours spent is 1.33, 34, 36 to make it more random. And then we do this. Well, you would be surprised, Project Time, because you were actually the first person I thought about. And then we go into this and we click. Look at that! Perfect. And even better, I can rank these by how much time is spent in there. Hold on. Clone dot layout order equals kind of wondering here if I add more test data, what happens? Like if I say I'm 0.65, like, you know, you got some weird ass number right there. Is that right? 6'9", 6'5", and you are supposed to go on the top, but I feel like I think I know why. Local multiplied time spent equals this. No. Nice. Okay, so it's not sorting properly. I kind of want to see what's going on under the hood here. My brain is shutting down here. Where's the tester one? There it is. My game? Yes, it is playable to a certain degree. What if I add, like, what if I do minus instead? So minus multiplied, minus time. I'm assuming he means mine, the one I'm working on right now. If he does not mean that, then he's very welcome to correct me. Yeah, it is playable. Okay, see, look, now you're getting on top. Cool. That works. Hold on. Okay, so his Twitch points, the points you get for watching the stream. He's watched this so much, he's at 3k points. I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do the... Okay guys, just to make sure that those pre-roll ads don't come back, I'm gonna do another 3 minutes of ads, so bye! Alright, to everyone who survived that, I'm lacking about 3 buttons worth of functionality, 4 buttons if you count the one within this button, but let's start with the reset and end down here in the bottom, because I feel like those would be very useful. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna code the plus button first, because creating these things is arguably more important than removing them. I'm using a pcall because I'm using this thing. Get name from user ID async, and I'm not entirely sure if that thing is gonna fail or not. If it fails, I don't care. So, there you go. Also, pcalls aren't really that risky or resource intensive, so I like using them once in a while. Whenever I feel like I'm about to get really fucked over by something, I put a pcall in there. Alright, so I need to make the plus button work here. Pokeballs? No, not Pokeballs. P-calls. Protected calls. They're used if, let's say, you're trying to run some code on the network or something, and you want to make sure that it doesn't absolutely crash everything. Oh, whoops, that's a little far. Okay, so we're gonna make a few client connections here. So gateway, add gate, request, create new goal. Create a new tester goal, actually. Player, which it already knows is... Nope, okay. And a goal name is a string, and goal hours equals a number somewhere. I am well aware that away from the keyboard, except you're not saying the. Really?
tricks. You just had me like a villain. Oh, no mercy, couldn't get out. Baby, you're a man. Oh, my love, ain't it enough? I really like to put the pressure on me. Try to distract them from the fact that you need that. Supposed to think about how else it could be. Oh, please, you wouldn't see me, still wouldn't believe me. Kill me on my sleep when nobody could. Oh, we hate each other's deep fate, but is there any other option left? All you keep on going, keep falling for your tricks. You just had me like a villain. Oh, no mercy, couldn't get out. Baby, you're a man. Oh, my love, ain't it enough? I gave all my best, really gave you all I could get. So does it seem to be enough? Oh, you make it so hard to get back on my self-respect. It's gonna be love.
Perfect. And then we're going in and saying, you know what? You know what I can do? Server to server communication. Can we do messaging? There's a messaging service somewhere. What do you mean get fast string? What's this? Fast value service. Interesting. Oh shit, right. Subscribe async, and the topic is gonna be Boris testing update course, Lord. And then whenever a new one of these is created, it's gonna insert this in here. Listen. And as a matter of fact, publish async. There we go. And we're gonna send one variable with it, which is gonna be game dot Roblox get run ID. Get runtime ID. You know what? Actually, if I just type ID, it's either job ID or game ID. Or place ID. So it's definitely job ID. If I jump in here and I say print game.job ID, it's gonna say that right there. Keeps going. If I click play, it might be a different job ID. Yeah, see, 0, 0, 0, 0. You know what? I'm gonna test out my theory, just so I'm 100% sure. Yes, job ID. Don't worry, it's not your job. It's someone else's. Yeah, look at that. That's a different one. ADFE. ADFE. Yeah, that's a different one. Perfect. So job ID. So if sent job ID, if sent job ID equals to game.jobid, then return end. Basically just means that it caught itself, which I believe it does every time. Oh, shit. If not previous data, which there might not be any of. No, you know what I'm gonna do? We're not gonna run a save. Nope. We're gonna run a... Oh shit, no, not there. There. Goal, key storage, set async. Oh boy. Well, only by dying will you be reborn a better builder, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. Just like that. Just stay down. Don't stay down. Get up. Oh, shit. Shit. I know it's in here somewhere. My brain is just not playing ball. Add goal background. There it is.
Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and be alive. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light.
Ah, shit.
Just breathe and feel alive.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's
Yeah, that's fair.
alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes or your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
Oh damn, I forgot a button to actually create it.
Those celestial messengers reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds. Asteroid.
Yeah, you might get to a point where you actually want to work on the house. And maybe you have some ideas for it. Sure, go for it. Everything else, yeah. work on something else, and then at some point you might just think, oh, by the way, I might know how to make the house now. It keeps you working at the same project, but you know, it doesn't use up your patience as fast.
Earth, a tiny blue speck, adrift in the vast cosmic ocean, shaped by the dance of asteroids. Our whole existence rests on the edge of this delicate balance between creation and chaos. Asteroid.
Hold on, let me look at the windows. Are they still the same as the one you sent me? Because if that's the case, then yes, they do look silly. There's no glass in there either. Not the same? Alright.
Those celestial messengers reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds.
Fair enough. It should probably get the...
Draws the line between forgery and feeling inspired. Who defines derivative versus being admired? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the one?
Where's the crate gold? Crate gold right there.
Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I'll never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
Yeah, yeah. Local. Alright, bon appetit. See you later.
Who's to say what's reiteration and what is new? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna extract this. Text name equals this. Local hours equals add goal hour box dot text. Verify data. And we do this by if name Does that work? Alright, so that's pretty cool. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm also gonna head up for today because I am feeling the urge to go to the bathroom and I really, really want to play League of Legends after that. So I will see you guys later. I might be streaming, finishing this off. I might finish this off stream, but